Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Hunter Williams here with a quick update on the forecast. Hopefully had a nice, restful Labor Day weekend. Really the trend as we go through the work week is just hotter and drier. So I'll start with our high temperatures for today on Tuesday. It's going to be mainly mid-90s. Thinking about 95, 96 in the forecast for Austin. Maybe some low 90s for the absolute cooler pockets, but look, we've been talking about some rain chances and, a little bit more of an eventful pattern the past couple of days. I'll just go right to the high temperature trend. It's not going to be like that the next couple of days. It's just going to be about the heat. So by Wednesday, we're up around, 97, 98. Thursday will be a day to watch. Yesterday, when I made my official 7-day forecast, I had 99. The models are coming in even hotter today. So I was hoping there was at least an off chance that back on Saturday, that could have been our last triple digit day. I don't know that we're out of the woods yet. So Thursday will be up around 100. Similar thing on Friday. And then Saturday still looks hot. Of course, we have the Longhorn home opener. I think it's an early kickoff, but it is still going to be hot on Saturday. And then Sunday into the first half of next week, that's going to be our next opportunity for things to get a little busier again. We'll start to increase rain chances and high temperatures will drop at least slightly. Before I go into the models, I want to kind of show you the setup here. These are the latest rainfall totals from the Weather Prediction Center. And again, our forecast is basically completely dry the next couple of days. But the Weather Prediction Center, their models and their guidance are starting to pick up on that increase in rain chances, especially by Sunday, Monday, this upcoming Sunday, Monday. So this I would say is, at this point in the game is probably a little bit aggressive, but you can see these totals starting to jump up now across parts of the hill country. So with the setup here, one of the key ingredients we're going to be watching is actually a tropical system, and not one in the Atlantic Basin, but one that's actually over the Eastern Pacific. So this is Tropical Depression 12E. Still some uncertainty with how this plays out. Obviously, like the core impacts are not going to be an issue for us, but in a situation like this, if these systems move inland over northern Mexico, they can, in the more mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, throw moisture our way, which can contribute to rain chances. So in situations where we get bigger rain chances and where we get into flooding threats here is when you have a moisture source from the Gulf and from the Pacific, and then you get a front or you get some other forcing mechanism to come in. So I just wanted to show you this will be something that we'll watch. And just as with the tropical systems that we track in the Atlantic Basin, there's uncertainty with where Pacific tropical systems track to. As far as the Atlantic Basin is concerned, here is the 7-day tropical outlook. Now a high chance of development with this storm over the main development region. It's still way out there, so I don't have any imminent concern for Texas, but obviously this will be one that we watch. Okay, so with that being said, let's go over to the models now, and I want to start to talk about these rain chances or possible rain chances for this weekend. And again, like at this point, I've got very spotty, like 30% type rain chances in the forecast. Not trying to, make this anything that it's not right now, but the purpose of these type videos is that we go into a little bit more detail. So what we're looking at here, this is a little nerdy, but we've got the 500 millibar height anomaly. So we're looking at the upper level pattern where we have the blue. You can see we have troughing over the east coast, and then we're being influenced by this ridging or high pressure out west. As we keep going into Wednesday, Thursday morning, here's Thursday afternoon, you can see this little blue blip right here. That's that tropical system. And depending on how things go with that, you can see that could help to break down this ridge out west. And again, maybe some of the moisture, maybe some of the forcing associated with that kind of peels back to the east into parts of Texas. We'll flip over to the precip type here on the 0Z Euro. Just to show you, I'm going to backtrack some. We'll go all the way back just to show you there's not going to be a lot going on for the next couple of days. Time is right here. You can see the time and date. So today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're going to be pretty much all dry. Let's stop here at 11 a.m. this is 1 p.m. on Saturday. We have the Longhorn home opener. Yesterday, I had a slightly higher rain chance. as of now, it's looking mainly dry. For Saturday, especially in the morning, we'll probably keep like a 20% rain chance. But as of now, looking mainly dry, and it looks like highs will be pretty hot, like in the mid 90s. Sunday is when we start to see rain chances build a little bit. So here's 1 p.m., 4 p.m., 7, and then we go into the nighttime. So even this latest model run keeps Sunday kind of primarily dry. And then as we go Sunday night into Monday, brings in better rain chances. So here's Monday night into early Tuesday, a chance for rain. And then we'll just kind of continue, only take us through Wednesday for the 7-day. So you get the idea here. We're looking at just raw model data, so that's going to change in a bunch of different ways. But kind of the general trend is starting Sunday, continuing Monday, Tuesday. We'll get into some sort of a rain chance. Right now it's looking like spotty rain chances and nothing too crazy. But because we have also that system in the Pacific, there's a few added ingredients out there that we'll have to watch. You know, there is a way that this could play out where there could be a heavy rain risk. I don't know that we're down that route right now. But just want to let you know that's something we'll watch. For now, it's looking like mainly spotty rain and storms and temperatures that are a little cooler. So this individual model run, when it's printing out for rain, again, you can see it is showing a signal for some higher totals, mainly to our northwest and then maybe over parts of the hill country again. But again, a lot of uncertainty here. This is going to be kind of a spotty deal. Just I want your takeaway to be rain chances, maybe some sort of a heavy rain risk, and a little cooler as we go Sunday into the first half of next week. Okay, so with that, we'll go into the extended forecast, 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. Still actually favoring areas along and west of I-35 with slightly below normal temperatures. Then in that same time frame, September 7th through September 11th, we are going to have slightly above normal to above normal precipitation, and that kind of tracks with what I showed you. Again, is it like a slam dunk or getting tons of rain? Absolutely not. But does it look like we'll have some rain chances around? Yes. Here's the data off the 0Z European model. Just to show you the temperature trend, again, good consensus. We're going to be warming up into the middle and the end of this week, and then eventually, whether it's Sunday or the first half of next week, the numbers come down. Those look a little cool, but just to show you the trend. This GFS model, I think, is probably a little rambunctious on the temperatures for Thursday, Friday. I don't know that we're going to be into the triple digits like that, but could we be hitting some lower triple digits? Yes. Then starting Sunday, that's when the door will be open for a little bit of a cool down. So I think this middle ground here with the national blend of models probably has the right idea. Mid to upper 90s the next couple of days, upper 90s, low triple digits Thursday, Friday. Saturday still is likely to be mainly dry in the mid 90s. Then Sunday into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. That's when temperatures drop a little bit, and that's where we'll get into at least some chance for rain. All right, so that's what I have for you. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Maybe a little bit more of a boring video today just because the forecast is pretty quiet here. It's just the heat for the next couple of days. But as we go to the weekend, we'll keep an eye on those rain chances and a little bit of that cool down for you. Y'all have a good day. I'll talk to you later.